We look at football, the international friendly. Pesiro has released list of Super Eagles squad for Portugal friendly. This is the opportunity for Super Eagles to play alongside or against the Portuguese national team.
Playing very well in Nottingham Forest. He's not included. He's a young lad, so I expected him to be in the list. But however, people like Wilfred Ndidi, whom I have mentioned, Osimhen, Samuel Chukwueze, yes, Moses Simon, these are good players who he has been parading over the years in his team. Now, playing the likes of Portugal is a very good friendly, is a very good game, a great game for Nigerians, because Nigerians over some period of time have not been playing a great footballing nations like the Portugal, who are going to the World Cup. And for the from the other hand, from the Portugal aspect, it's also a welcome development, because they are playing the likes of Ghana, who is very our close neighbor. I find they had to knock us out of the maiden edition, the World Cup. So you can see coming to play playing Nigeria in front of their home fans to bid them farewell to World Cup is a great one for Portugal, and it's going to be an interesting game to watch on Thursday, 7:45 Nigerian time.
So what do you think we should be taking away from that game? Should it just be about what lessons, since we are not going to the World Cup, Portugal is going to the World Cup, is this another period for Pesiro to bring his selected best, or is it just for the sake of the international friendly? What do you think we should take away from that?
No, it is not basically for the sake of international friendlies. It is actually for the sake of knowing, bringing these players together to play alongside each other, because a lot of tournaments will definitely come. Despite the fact that Nigeria did not qualify for World Cup, doesn't mean that they cannot qualify for Nation Cup or next World Cup, next World Cup that may be hosted in 4 years from now. So it is also give them a sense of belonging. But the friendly is more advantageous to the Portuguese, because they are actually going into the World Cup, and for them to play Nigeria is going to be a great boost for Portugal. But for Nigeria, on the other hand, is also a nice one for us to play nations such as Portugal. I wish I'm
sure this is the first time both of them will be meeting at this stage.
Yeah, this is the first time ever they are going to meet in any international duty. So I for one will appreciate if Nigeria will win Portugal, which I doubt.
Why do you doubt that?
The reason I doubt that is because Portugal will actually want to give them a run for their money.
I don't think the Portuguese side will be so careful so that we won't see injury, and we don't know the team, whether it's Team B, we don't know whether it's the first 11 that are going to file out. Don't you think they want to be careful, because we know which is going to be our next topic, but Cristiano Ronaldo, everybody is scared of injury, they want to be at the World Cup. Do you think, why do you think the Portuguese will defeat us?
The reason why I said so is because you going into a tournament being defeated by a nation, it affects you psychologically. It's something that may demoralize your performances in a tournament. So the Portugal will not want to lose this game, just like what happened to Nigeria against Costa Rica. Even though we went to Costa Rica with a lesser team to play Costa Rica. On the other hand, the game between the Super Eagles and the Portuguese side is going to be a different ball game, because they are playing our senior national team. But it is going to be a win for them. It's going to be a win for them to celebrate something, to go to the World Cup, making their home fans excited.
Can Portugal win the World Cup under Cristiano Ronaldo? That's something very tough one.
I must be candid with you. Portugal is one footballing nation. Over the years, they have not been parading most of the biggest stars in tournament, in Euro and in World Cup. But this time around, they are able to have a unique unique squad. The likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, Juan Cancelo is there, Bernardo Silva is there. You talk about Fernandes from Man United. These guys are great players. Ruben Dias from Man City. These guys are great players. So this time around, I see Portugal going a little bit aged than the other European counterpart, except France, who has most talent in their squad.